Hello everyone, it's Hannah here from Virtually Fluent. Today we are looking at three pretty similar but completely different words. These are used to, usually, and use. So today we're looking at the functions, the grammar, and the actual definitions of these three different words. Used to, usually, and use. Now, used to is actually a structure that we use to talk about something in the past. For example, I used to go to school. This means that something happened regularly in the past, but this does not happen right now anymore. In the past, I used to go to school, but right now I'm at university, so I don't go to school anymore. And what you'll notice is that this structure is always followed by the infinitive form of the verb. I used to go to school. I used to learn English. Now, this can be a little bit difficult because if we want to convert this phrase into the negative, we more or less follow those past rules. We say didn't, but now the used to eliminates the D, because our past part is in the didn't of the sentence. Remember, we can only have one past part in the sentence. So I didn't used to go to school. No D on the end of used to in the negative. And in this case, it's exactly the same in questions. Did you used to go to school? Because we've got our did in the auxiliary verb, the use is also with no D. So negatives and questions, no D on the use. Now, the second word that we're going to look at is usually. Usually, just 3 syllables. For example, I usually do my homework at night. Now, this has a totally different meaning. It's normally used in the present simple tense, and it's used to explain that something happens regularly. It's a present habit. It's sort of the same as normally. I normally do my homework at night. I usually do my homework at night. And this particular word is an adverb of frequency. So it's going to follow the sentence position rules of adverbs of frequency. Now, the final word I want to look at is use. And we have to be careful because this is the same as both a verb and a noun. Let's start with the verb, to use. To use. For example, how do I use my laptop? Here, it's just used in any tense that you want to use it. For example, the past, the present, the future, any tense. It is a regular verb, so it will follow all of those tense rules that you should know. Now, we have to be careful because if we want to put this into the past tense, it becomes used, where we add a D to the end. Now, when we use this verb in the past tense, for example, I used my laptop yesterday, it is not followed by a to. It's simply the basic verb. I used what? What did you use? I used my laptop yesterday. So do not mix this up with the used to expression. Remember, that is plus the infinitive verb. The verb use actually means to employ a tool. In the sentence, I used my laptop yesterday, the laptop is the tool and I employed this yesterday. But when we say I used to have a laptop, remember this means something that happened in the past but is not true anymore. So I used to have a laptop means when I was a child, when I was younger, I had a laptop, okay, but right now in the present, I don't. So be really careful with the definitions of these words. And you could end up using both of these together. I used to use my laptop because the used to is your structure that says something happened in the past, and use is to employ a tool. So they could both be used together. Now, we have to be careful because this verb use can also be converted into its noun form, use. Just listen to the pronunciation difference there. To use, verb, use, noun. For example, what's the use of being sad? And as a noun, the verb use means a value or a purpose. What is the value of being sad? What's the use of being sad? So hopefully that's cleared up the differences between use or use as a noun and verb, used to in the past, and usually as a present habit. If you learned something new, go ahead and give today's video a like, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn notifications on for lots more grammar explanations just like this one, and also vocabulary and pronunciation videos too. And we're not just on YouTube, you can also find me across all social media channels. I've left all those links in the description below. This is Hannah from Virtually Fluent, bringing English to life.